Good morning, students. Today we will talk about our topic figure of speech. First of all, we should know what is figure of speech, or you can say definition of figure of speech, or what do you mean by figure of speech? A word or expression used not with its original meaning but in an imaginative way to make a special effect, or you can say any expressive use of language in which words are used in other than their literal sense, or you can say a word or phrase used in a non-literal sense for a vivid effect. These are the definition of figure of speech. Now, kinds of figure of speech. Our first figure of speech is simile. What is simile? In a simile, a comparison is made between two objects of different kinds which have however at least one point in common. सिमिली में जो है कंपैरिजन किया जाता है टू ऑब्जेक्ट्स के बीच जो क्या हो डिफरेंट टाइप्स के हों विच हैव एट लीस्ट वन पॉइंट इन कॉमन, और उनमें जो है एक पॉइंट कॉमन हो. सिमिली इज एक्सप्रेस्ड बाई द वर्ड्स लाइक एंड एज. सिमिली को जो है हम लाइक और एज से एक्सप्रेस करते हैं. नाउ एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ सिमिली. She is as lovely as a rose. In this sentence you find as. She is as lovely as rose. There is a comparison between a rose and a girl, and both are lovely. Common one point, that is lovely. Clear? He was brave like a lion. In this sentence you find like. She is as cunning as a vixen. H, right? Next, life is just like an ice cream. Enjoy it before it melts. Just like. In this sentence you find like. He is as funny as a monkey. In this sentence you find as. There is comparison between he and monkey, common in one point, that is funny. Both are funny. Her cheeks are red like a rose. In this sentence you find like. The glow of the tube light was as bright as the sunshine. In this sentence you find as. Clear? These are the examples of simile, right? Our next figure of speech is metaphor. Definition. A metaphor is a condensed form of a simile in which comparison between two different objects is shown without the use of words as or like. कंपेरिजन हो और वो भी कैसे विदाउट और विदाउट लाइक और एज के हो. और यू कैन से मेटाफर इज कंटेंस मीन्स होता है शॉर्ट. सिमिली की जो है शॉर्ट फॉर्म को हम क्या बोलेंगे, मेटाफर बोलेंगे, जिसमें कंपैरिजन हो टू ऑब्जेक्ट्स के बीच में जो डिफरेंट टाइप के हों विदाउट द यूज ऑफ वर्ड्स एज और लाइक. इसके बगैर एज और लाइक के बिना. एग्जाम्पल्स. कैमल इज द शिप ऑफ द डेजर्ट. इन दिस सेंटेंस अंडरस्टूड है. there is no word here used as or like, but camel is like a ship. Camel is like a ship. Here camel understood like of the desert. She is a rose. She is a rose means she is like a rose. Understood. all the world is a stage. Means to say that all the world is just like a stage, right? Her only son is the lamp of her life. The snow is a white blanket. Means to say that the snow is just like a white blanket. He is a shining star. Means he is shining like a star. Understood? Clear? These are the examples of metaphor. Our next figure of speech is personification. What do you mean by personification? Personification means representing a known human things as if it were human. Known human थिंग्स को ऐसे शो करना जैसे वो ह्यूमन हो, इनएनिमेट थिंग्स को ऐसे शो करना जैसे एनिमेट हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, a lie has no legs. Opportunity knocks at the door but once. In first sentence, a lie is not a man but correlate with a person, with a man. Opportunity knocks at the door but once. Here opportunity is not a person who knocks at the door, but correlate with a person, opportunity, right? Time and tide wait for none. Time and tide just like a man. The flowers danced in the gentle breeze. The flowers just like a person who dance, right? The fire swallowed the entire forest. फायर जो है पूरे फॉरेस्ट को क्या कर गई, swallow कर गई, निगल गई. फायर इज नॉट अ पर्सन बट correlate with person. The full moon peeped partial clouds. The tree was pulled out and the birds lamented. The birds lamented over its dead body. पेड़ को जो है पुल डाउन किया गया और जो है बर्ड्स लेमेंटेड, पश्चाताप करने लगे, रोने लगे ओवर इट्स डेड बॉडी, इसकी डेड बॉडी के ऊपर. ट्री इज नॉट अ पर्सन हु हैज डेड बॉडी बट correlate with a person, right? These are the examples of our figure of speech, that is personification. Okay students, bye.